Kamloops Radio, RV6 Golf Zulu Victor Delta.
RV6 Golf Zulu Victor Delta, Kamloops Radio 1.
Good morning, Zulu Victor Delta on the south apron, and have a run up to do gate 23. You'll be staying within 25 miles of the airport, starting to the west.
Yeah, runway 27, wind 210 at 2, altimeter 3050. And traffic will be left-hand circuits for runway 27, Cessna 185, and just doing a little bit of upper air work, vicinity of Cherry Creek as a pit special. And report after the run-up, and I'll give you another update on traffic. And squawk 6762.
Okay, 6762, runway 27, and we'll go.
I'll give the runway surface condition as well. Runway 27, condition codes 555. All three segments, 80% wet with chemical residue present.
Zulu Victor Delta, copy, thanks. And Zulu Victor Delta taxiing onto runway 27. I will give room for the Cessna behind me and stay to the north side of the runway.
Zulu Victor Delta, roger, thanks for your help.
Hey, no sweat.
And Kamloops Victor Oscar was crossing runway 27 taxi.
Victor Oscar Tango, roger.
Yankee Alpha Hotel is backtracking 27 for apron 5.
Yankee Alpha Hotel, roger.
Kamloops Radio, Pit Golf Delta Papa Victor, 2,200 feet over Tronquil Farm, joining early downwind right 27 for the office.
Delta Papa Victor, roger. Traffic took position on runway 27, the straight out departure RV6.
Delta Papa Victor, roger that.
And Zulu Victor Delta is departing 27.
Zulu Victor Delta, roger. Another aircraft calling ticket?
Yankee Alpha Hotel is clear of the active.
Yankee Alpha Hotel, roger. Have a good day.
Thanks for your help.
Thank you.
Kamloops Radio, Golf Delta Papa Victor, pit downwind 27 for the office.
And Delta Papa Victor, roger.
Kamloops Radio, Delta Papa Victor, can I have a backtrack to Echo?
Delta Papa Victor, affirmative. Box time.
Delta Papa Victor, backtrack to SWQ.
Roger.
Radio Zulu Victor Delta, clear to the west, 4,500.
Zulu Victor Delta, roger.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Just flying westbound here now at the far west end of Kamloops Lake. Right below me is the town of Savannah, and straight ahead is Cache Creek, Ashcroft, and on the other side of that ridge would be Lillooet. No destination again today. Just taking advantage of the sun in the center part of BC. I was hoping to get out somewhere for lunch today, but conditions to the south and to the southwest aren't great, and that makes up the majority of the places that I like to go for lunch. So, just doing a local flight, just a little bit of sightseeing, burning a little bit of fuel.
Kamloops Encore 3314 ready for taxi.
Encore 3314, Count Radio, roger, runway 09, wind 240 at 4, altimeter 3049er, clearance valid, departure runway 09.
Check, yeah, runway 09, 3049er, Encore 3314, we'll wait for taxi. Correction, check the clearance is valid, Encore 3314.
Roger.
Just went to the west end of the lake and now I've turned south towards Logan Lake. Right here on my left is Tunkwa Lake, and just over the hill here is the Highland Valley Copper Mine and the town of Logan Lake dead ahead. Wind is a little brisk aloft here today. I'm at 7,500 feet. Indicating 140 knots. 149 true, and about 170 ground speed. So just over at Logan Lake, just going under the nose there right now. And I'm going to head out towards the Coquihalla Highway and then back up to the airport.
One 267 traffic, vicinity of Logan Lake, RV6 Golf Zulu Victor Delta is at 7,500 feet. Over Logan Lake, heading eastbound towards the Coquihalla. Golf Zulu Victor Delta.
Alright, so I'm over the Coquihalla Highway. We've got Merritt down to the south. Kamloops is just over this ridge up ahead here. The Mount Paul, Mount Peter just ahead of me, and Sun Peaks in the distance, and that's where I'm going to head next, up towards Sun Peaks. So right now I'm 13.5 miles, nautical miles south of the Kamloops Airport, and still at 7,500 feet, and heading more or less northeast bound. So one thing I don't talk a whole lot about anymore is the airplane, Golf Zulu Victor Delta. So, Zulu Victor Delta is a home-built 2002 Vans RV6A. It was built by a gentleman in Prince George, BC. It was built from a kit, a quick build kit. Construction began in 1998. So it took him a little bit better than 4 years, well, just under 3 years, I guess, by the time delivery and stuff. The year that it was certified is 2002. So by all accounts, the gentleman who built it did an absolutely outstanding job. When I decided I wanted an RV6, I decided I wanted this airplane based on the reputation that it had as being a fairly outstanding example of an RV6. So, it was built in 2002. I'm actually the fourth owner. All 4 owners have been at one point or another, been in Kamloops. The gentleman who built it moved from Prince George to Kamloops, sold it in Kamloops, it remained. It was sold again to another gentleman from Kamloops, and then I bought it from him. So the lineage is all basically all Kamloops, with a brief bit of time up in Prince George. The Achilles heel, if you will, for the Vans nose wheels is the nose wheel bar itself. If you land it incorrectly, if you hit very hard on the nose wheel, it can buckle and you have a bad day. And the gentleman who built it had that bad day. With only 28 hours in the logbook, there was a nose collapse on landing. So we got a bottom end overhaul, a new propeller, all new fiberglass, new nose wheel, new engine mount, and that was back in 2002. So no damage history since then. But that was certainly a bad day for the gentleman who built it. What else can I tell you? The airplane was built with a Lycoming O360 A1A, which produces 180 horsepower. And for this size of an airplane, that's a lot of power. I mean, I typically cruise at about 150 knots. That's kind of what I flight plan for. But the climb rate is, it's outstanding. Just now when I took off, I was climbing at around 2,000 feet per minute by myself with almost full fuel. And with 2 adults full fuel, it'll still climb at about 1,800 feet per minute. So you don't spend a lot of time climbing, you spend a lot of time in cruise, which is great. At 150 knots, I'm typically burning under 8 gallons an hour. Right now I'm showing between 7.5, 7.7. It turns a fixed pitch, cents-an-inch, 72-inch propeller. That's pitched for 85 inches. So basically, for every 1 revolution that the propeller makes, the airplane moves forward 85 inches. There's not much more I can tell you about it. I mean, I've got my standard VFR pack here. We've got a single-axis autopilot tied in with the turn and bank coordinator. So it's a little hard to see with the sun shining on it, but yeah, I can't see it there at all. When you make your turn, basically these LEDs light up indicating which direction you're turning, and of course the ball is on the bottom. The only other thing different is the encoder. This is the VSI. The encoder, outside temperature gauge, which I believe is horribly inaccurate. I'm at 7,500 feet on a 3°C day, and it's reading the outside air temperature is +6. So I don't really believe that, which puts off my true air speeds, I'm sure. Otherwise, we've got the Dynon EMS D120.
Radio is the Mooney Charlie Golf.
Which, it's absolutely outstanding. I love this thing. Everything digital, fuel flow, fuel quantity, exhaust gas temperatures for all 4 cylinders, cylinder head temperatures for all 4 cylinders. And again, I'm a fixed pitch propeller, so I don't pay much attention to the manifold pressure, but it is displayed there. And just basic VFR radio.
Code 55.
I also got just a basic Apollo SL40 radio with no navigation capabilities, Mode C transponder, and a Garmin Era 500 GPS, which is not coupled with the autopilot or anything like that. So just a basic VFR machine.
Report at the River Junction. Reported.
Just coming up on Sun Peaks here, you can see the ski runs off to the right there. And of course, getting close to some hills, I'm getting a few bumps.
Valley over top of Lavington 4,500. We'll be here for the next 2 minutes, and I'm going to be flying en route via Thunder Ridge to Fintry, 4,500 for the arrival to Kelowna. 126.7 traffic, Cessna 172, Foxtrot Hotel, India Yankee.
Traffic, vicinity of Sun Peaks, R6 Golf Zulu Victor Delta is over the village of Sun Peaks at 7,500 feet, and then I'll be turning back towards Kamloops. Golf Zulu Victor Delta.
It looks like it's quite a foggy day over Shuswap Lake.
Kamloops Radio, Golf Zulu Victor Delta back with you.
RV Golf Zulu Victor Delta, Council.
Zulu Victor Delta is 22 to the east inbound and should be there in about 10 minutes.
Hey, runway 27, wind 220 at 3, altimeter 3049er.
Hey, roger, runway 27.
Roger.
Kamloops Radio, Zulu Victor Delta River Junction, final 27, and I'll make this one just a single touch and go.
Zulu Victor Delta River.
Alright, fuel pump on, all the lights are on.
Yankee Uniform Battalion, clear the zone to the south through 6,000.
Yankee Uniform Battalion.
There's 100. First knot flaps. In the white arc. Full flap. One of these days I'm going to get that rattle fixed. Okay, back inside here. Okay, everything is good. Flaps are down. Runway is clear. Two white, two red.
Zulu Victor Delta in the right downwind, runway 27, full stop.
Zulu Victor Delta, roger.
So beam the numbers below 100. 10 degree flaps. radar, full flaps.
Zulu Victor Delta, turning final 27, full stop.
Roger.
There we go.